Hi everyone, Jane here. Thank you so much for watching today and welcome to you all. First of all, I'd like to apologise for my slightly haphazard video timings at the moment. We are meant to be moving. We thought we were going to be moving next month, and now it seems it's going to probably be the month after. And with starting a new job, I'm still really trying to get my head around timings for having time to make videos, etc., as well as doing extra work outside the home as well. So I hope you'll forgive me, and I'm still trying to get 2 videos up a week as well as my members video once a fortnight, but they just might not always be on the same day and the same time, so I apologise in advance for that. So today I am using the very last 2 pages in my Etchr sketchbook. This is cold pressed and it's the B5 size. It's not quite the last page I have to do because I did actually leave the first 2 pages because of the way they were stuck together. These last 2 pages were also stuck in the same way, which I wasn't very happy about, but they were easier to use. But I will finish off this sketchbook by using those first 2 pages because I don't like to leave any sort of left behind empty. So I will be using those at some point. Now, I wanted to do something quite free and easy today. I wanted to really do something quite colourful, fairly simple. And when I'm feeling like that, I always head towards a grid journal because it's such a easy thing to do. I always love how it looks when you remove the tape. So I'm using blue painter's tape, and I was going to use my gouache, and then I thought, no, these lovely Qor watercolours are here on my table. I leave them there because they're the ones that were in a little bowerbird tin, and they are such pigmented, vibrant, flowy colours. They are really fun to use, and I felt they would work really well for what I wanted to do today. So after I taped my double page spread off, I just went in and I was sort of going for a bit of a rainbow of different colours. Not a rainbow in the way I laid them down, but making sure that I was trying to use as many different colours from the rainbow as I could. So I'm just going in with it's the overwash brush, and it's a Neptune, so it's quite a soft, lovely, sort of expressive brush, and it's from Princeton. And I'm just going in and adding colour to every single one of those squares. I left the paint to thoroughly dry overnight. I didn't want to add any heat to it. I wanted it to maintain its vibrancy and the shapes and patterns that were there. And then I did feel like I wanted to add something a little bit more solid into here as well. I was going to go in with the gouache, and I thought, actually, no, I'll use the Tempera paint sticks. Now, these paint sticks are made primarily for children to use, so they are not, they don't have any pigment or light fastness ratings, but they are really good fun, and they are really nice and expressive and quick to put down, which is what I really felt like doing for this project. So I went in and I just grabbed some colours that matched in with the colours that were already there. I didn't want to totally cover up what I'd already done, but I did want to add some more bold marks, but ones that fit with what I had already put down. Now, I will list in the description box the products that I use. I won't list individual colours because the Tempera paint sticks don't have them on them. And I think that then that's, if I name the colours, I'm sort of giving you what I chose to do, whereas I'm sure you would rather choose, do what you wanted to do with your colour choices. So I'm just going in. I tried to add a sort of a mixture of lighter tones and darker tones that would stand out against the background. And then I thought I just wanted to add a little bit of white in, so I went with the white Tempera paint stick, and this time just decided to add some dots, and I was sort of replicating the same thing in each of the squares. Then I really felt like I wanted some even bold, sort of bolder, finer marks, and so I'm going in with the Neocolor ones. And again, I picked colours that went with the tones already in the squares, and I just went with circles because I just find circles such a lovely, expressive shape to make. They're easy to do, and they always look lovely. Just love circles. So in some of them I just put one, in some of them I put a couple. I was trying to go off the edges, and then just as a final finishing touch, I went in with some of this Kuretake Mica ink, which is in gold. It's in a Fineliner bottle, and I just wanted to add some little dots. Then after that, I think I went in and I added some lines as well. So one of the most satisfying parts of doing these grid journals has to be removing the tape and getting those beautiful crisp lines left behind. And I always feel that no matter what you've done, it sort of just helps to frame everything, and you end up with lots of little mini works of art within one big piece. So, of course, I've done this in an art journal. You don't have to do this in an art journal. You could do this on a piece of separate card or on a card for a card front. In fact, it would make a lovely card front. All of these individually would make lovely little square cards, I think, as well. So, just because I do everything in an art journal, that's my choice, or a sketchbook. You can use the same techniques, the same ideas, the same products on any project that you wanted to do. So thank you ever so much for watching today. If you have enjoyed this video, do please give it a thumbs up. And if you see that hype button, that would be fantastic if you could press that, because that helps to get videos seen more widely. I think it's only available on like a mobile device, maybe a phone and tablet, things like that. But, if you do see it, that's really helpful and really helps smaller creators. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you could do that as well. At the end, you'll see a list of my lovely super supporters who are my YouTube members, and an extra big thank you to them as well for their ongoing support. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.